Hello, ma'am. Not ma'am, but hello. Tonight we're going to read another chapter in the book of Genesis. It'll be chapter 8 in the book of Genesis of the Bible. So, let's get started. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And it looks like this is after the flood, I believe. So, let's read about it. And God remembered Noah, and every living thing, and all cattle that was with him in the ark. And God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters anguished, the fountains also of the deep, and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained, and the waters returned from off the earth continuously after the end of the 150 days. The waters were abated, and the ark rested in the 7th month. On the 17th day of the month, upon the mountains of Ararat, and the waters decreased continuously until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the first day of the mountain, were the tops of the mountains seen. And it came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened the windows of the ark, which he had made, and he set forth a raven, which went forth to and fro until the waters had dried up from off the earth. Also he sent forth a dove from him to see if the waters were abated from off the face of the ground. But the dove found no rest for the sole of his feet, not of his feet, but of her feet, and she returned unto him into the ark. For the waters were on the face of the whole earth. Then he put forth his hand, and took her, and pulled her in unto him into the ark. And he stayed yet other 7 days. And again he set forth the dove out of the ark. And the dove came into him in the evening, and lo, in her mouth was an olive leaf plucked off. So Noah knew that the waters were abated from off the earth. And he stayed yet another 7 days, and sent forth the dove, which returned not again unto him any more. And it came to pass in the 600 and the first year In the first month, the first day of the month, the waters had dried up from off the earth. And Noah removed the covering of the ark, and looked, and behold, the face on the ground was dry. And in the second month, on the 7th and 20th day of the month, was the earth dried. And God spake unto Noah, saying, Go forth of the ark, thou and thy wife, and thy sons, and thy sons' wives with thee. Bring forth with thee every living thing that is with thee, of all flesh, both of fowl and of cattle, and of every creeping thing that crept upon the earth, that they may breed abundantly in the earth, and be fruitful, and multiply upon the earth. And that, hold on, lost my place in train of thought. And Noah went forth, and his sons, and his wives, and his sons' wives with him, every beast, every creeping thing, every fowl, and whatsoever crept upon the earth, after their kinds, went forth of the ark. And Noah built an altar unto the Lord, and took every clean beast and every clean fowl, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. And the Lord smiled a sweet savor. Not the Lord smiled, but the Lord smelled a sweet savor. The Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground any more for man's sake. For the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. Neither will I again smite any more things living as I have done, while the earth remained seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night will not cease. So, in Genesis 8, we just learned that right after and during the time of the water all over the earth, Noah still did what he had to do. In this, we learned that the earth was flooded for these days. And Noah sent a raven and a dove. In today, when it rains and the sun comes out, the rainbow that we see in the sky is a promise from God himself, saying he will never flood the earth again. God flooded the earth to wipe away all that was bad. And Noah did everything that God said. Back in those times, Noah basically told everybody, and some people didn't listen to him. They laughed at him. And basically, so the people who laughed at him and mocked him, this is just what I was told. This is what I was told. When they mocked him and everything, and all the earth was flooded, then they found out that he was telling the truth. Well, the Lord does a lot of things out there, and as a promise to not flood the earth again. That's why we see these rainbows. You could say that it's science, but that's not science. It's a promise from God. And God's promises are real. No matter what any scientist or anybody says that God is not real, He exists. He's the one who created created everything. And you know what? A lot of people don't thank Him for what. Don't thank Him. Some people do. I thank Him for what He's done in my life. You see, in my life, if God was not real, we wouldn't be here. He gave me a mother, He gave me a father who loved me, even though my mom's not here anymore. She's in heaven waiting for me. And I miss her every single day. But I thank the Lord for the opportunity that He gave me. And you should thank Him too. You should be thankful for everything He's done. The Lord loves you. And if there's anybody who doesn't believe that, I'm telling you, as a friend, He loves you. And He always will love you. So anyway, let the Lord be with you tonight. And have a good day tomorrow. See you soon.